Let's make history. Imagine being an African slave in the 1500s. You couldn't speak your own language. You couldn't practice whatever mode of spirituality you chose to practice. You were forced to do things in a way that was completely foreign to you. So what do? It's just work, 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 and more work. So some of the African traditions were brought over, such as the conga drum. They didn't have that, so they had to work with what they had, which were the rum barrels. Rum was a very hot commodity back then and still is today. So what the slaves in Puerto Rico did is whatever little bit of leisure time they were given, they would engage in these musical ceremonies based around the drum, like they did back home. It didn't take long before the Taino Native Americans, who were native to the island, their influences were added. And then even the Spaniards, some of their influences were added. So with the instruments, for instance, a lot of those are Native American based, the instruments that are used in bomba music.
Taino influence in bomba shows up in terms like bate, which refers to the dance space.
The use of a single gourd-based maraca also shows Taino influence.
The maraca is used to keep time and is often played by the singer. Guas are sticks, often played against the side of a barril, or the drum used for bomba.
And this is how it started, with the fusion of all these different elements. Many of the dance styles used in bomba are Spanish in origin, from Spain. Also the dresses and some of the techniques they did while dancing with the dresses, you can see are clearly influenced by the Spanish. But the nucleus, really, the birth of bomba music started with the African slaves. They would use goat skins to construct their drums, their congas. Essentially, at its core, bomba is basically a communication, like an actual conversation between the dancers or dancer and the drummers. Mainly the primary drummer, who's called a primo. It's a communication between them. It's as if they are engaged in a verbal conversation. And that's what's really special about bomba music. It's truly a form of self-expression where you let yourself go and you kind of let your body take over in conjunction with the rhythm. And the drummer picks up on that, and there's like an interchange of energy. So it's truly, truly an amazing form of music, and many other music forms have sprouted from this. Bomba music was the first musical genre of Puerto Rico.
In the bate or soberao, which is the circle or dance area, the primo or first barrel will sound the steps that the dancer makes, and the other barrel, called the buleador or follower, will follow the rhythm that is constantly playing without stopping until the singer says so. The dancer then enters the bate to stroll around, showing off, marking their territory and space. Then they greet the primo barrel and begin their piquetes, which are improvised bomba steps. The dancer challenges the primo barrel player or tocador by doing a rhythmic dialogue and making it difficult to follow him or her. Finally, the dancer finishes providing the piquetes, bows again to the primo barrel, and the next dancer does exactly the same protocol. The piquetes must have elegance, firmness, and shape. During the dance, sometimes the audience shouts, "Speak." This is because the dancer is having a musical conversation or communication with the bomba drum, the primo, through his or her piquetes. Traditionally, bailadores, male dancers, perform their piquetes with their body, and the bailadoras, female dancers, perform with the body and or skirts with the petticoat. The bomba traditional dress for men is a white hat, white shirt, and black or white pants. The women used to wear turbans, white shirt and skirts with a petticoat. Petticoats were handmade to show them off in a flirtatious way for men and to create envy among other female dancers. How to hold and use the skirt in the bomba dancing is unique. until the 1940s and 50s, bomba was heavily racialized. Bomba had been a marginalized musical genre until musical artists like Rafael Cortijo and Ismael Rivera from the group Cortijo y su Combo popularized bomba by taking it to various parts of the Americas and the world. On an international level, bomba was fused with various national and regional musical genres, creating a hybridization of bomba. On the island of Puerto Rico, however, bomba did not unfold in the same manner. It remained true to its folk tradition and geographically confined to parts of the island, where there was a majority of Black Puerto Ricans in towns such as Loíza, Ponce, Mayagüez, and Guayama. Today, there are many groups playing bomba both as a traditional style and as a fusion with some other styles. The most well-known traditional players are the Cepeda family, who have been playing bomba for generations, and the Ayala family, who are a family with a tradition of arts and crafts as well as bomba music. Willie Colon added occasional bomba breaks to his songs, most notably in sections of his biggest solo hit, El Gran Varón. Ricky Martin also mixed a bit of authentic bomba rhythm with other Latino influences in his aptly named song, La Bomba. In 1998, Son del Bate was founded in San Juan, Puerto Rico, by a group of college students at the University of Puerto Rico in Mayagüez.
And now in the 21st century, bomba music has reemerged as a music that's used in many protests today, which is no surprise because that's kind of how it started.